2026 starts with a wonderful reflection and a sunny drive along the Ruta de los Siete Lagos to Lago Villarino. Afterwards, we head south to Esquel to get Winnietwo repaired again and end up in the thick smoke of the Patagonia wildfires. It's so bad we decide to drive all the way across Argentina on Ruta 25 to Gaiman and Las Grutas again.
What a beautiful morning. We had a very good start into the new year. It was very, very quiet and peaceful. And it's a beautiful sunny morning in our spot. We're at the lookout of Lago Espejo, Mirror Lake. Not much of a reflection right now. This is Lago Correntoso. Beautiful as well. We found a spot on Lago Villarino. Quite a big tree that came down. I'm walking a path on the other side of the little river here.
This is our second time at Lago Villarino after a short visit in December 2016. It's one of the few free camping spots in the Parque Nacional Nahuel Huapi and very popular, especially on a public holiday like today. The water is crystal clear and lots of people swim in the little river that connects Lago Villarino with Lago Faulkner.
It's a beautiful forest here that you can walk through. There's a small path that leads around the lake. There's another sandy beach right across on the other side of the lake.
The path leads to a big sandy beach, but the wind is fierce here, and so nobody is around for some sunbathing or swimming. The big mountain across the lake is Cerro Faulkner. At 2,268 metres, it's the second highest peak within the Nahuel Huapi National Park. A steep and rocky trail leads to the summit.
We're going for a hike to Cerro Faulkner, which is right up there, but we're not going to go all the way. So we ended up in a little horse and cow farm. But the trail is signposted with red markers. Here's one, and there's one. It's a steep climb, over 1,000 meters in 4 kilometers if you go all the way to the top, which we won't. It takes about 6 hours return, but apparently right from the top you have fantastic views onto 8 volcanoes in the area on a clear day like today. But we're a little late. We only looked up the information doing breakfast. What time is it now?
It's 1:45.
1:45. So we just decided to check it out for the next time. Maybe we climb it all the way to the top next time and just go for a little exercise. Because as you can hear by my puffing, We need more exercise.
I think you need it.
It's a bit of a dusty path because it's obviously a horse riding trail as well. But at least no steps here. So you can steadily and slowly go up, up, up.
Wow, I'm getting good views. But this path is really kind of senkrecht. It's so steep. You're at 40-45%. It's very dusty, so but it's well marked.
There's Winnietwo, right smack bang in the middle. This is how far we wanted to climb, but it's a tough hike, really, really tough. So I made it up here too. Helen had to go ahead. It was just too steep for me. It's super hot. There's no breeze. And it's really, really steep. Oh, we're getting pestered here by horseflies too. Of course, they love the sweat. And I went a little higher. But it's so dusty and steep.
Yeah, it goes into switchbacks. And I went up, hoping that corner I'm going to get a view. No, and the next corner I'm going to get a view. No.
Oh,
No,
and it's
it's
so
just
dusty.
very, very steep. I'm breathing in my own dust
Yeah.
when I'm kicking up.
That's,
So I thought, no.
and we don't have enough to drink with us anyway. We didn't have enough time. We wanted to go this far and we made it.
Yeah.
I struggled a lot because it's hot, there's no wind, friggin' flies.
I think we didn't realise it was going to be this steep. But
No, it's really steep. It's like a 60, sometimes 60-degree angle.
yeah.
It's
Up there
re-
it is. And
And going down, you basically need walking sticks.
I needed more time coming down
Yeah.
than I did going up.
Okay.
So,
You
yeah.
go ahead. We need a drink. And friggin' horse flies are buzzing around.
Here's the Kirsten sitting there, all forlorn, already
That was way too tough.
already knackered. We've only done, well, it was about 25 minutes, 30 minutes, but it's steep.
We gotta do something. We're not fit enough anymore. Holy shit. I'm
What?
turning 60 and I...
What's this wee shit?
Okay, Helen. the goat.
Yeah.
The goat is up and running. I'm the one. The supposedly younger and fitter one.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
Good start in the new year though, doesn't it? Oh.
Happy New Year.
Now we have to go down. It should be easier on the breath, but harder on the knees. And you gotta really watch your feet, because slip slidey and throwing yourself on your bum is not a nice thing to do either. Bye. See you later, alligator. It was well worth coming up here though, even if we have no fitness to do it, but it's peaceful and quiet. You can hear a little bit of the street noise. I should have brought the sticks next time, I know. If we ever do this hike again when we're fitter.
And older.
And even older than today. But the views are fabulous. On the top you would be able to see a lot more. This is a horse trail track, that's for sure. So, perfect clear stream. I think this is the one that comes down from the top. Snow melt, and people are actually picking up this kind of water at the campground. It's mentioned in my overlander that it's drinkable. I'm not sure, but wow, that is icy cold. Whoa, I can't even keep my fingers in here for 5 seconds. Whoa, oh, that is freezing. That is really freezing. We're swallowing our own dust here. It's really, really...
Oh, there's another space for the river there.
Yeah. Horse riding must be tough here. So we're already back down. It took us 15 minutes to come down and an hour to go up to that point. Never mind.
We had a lot of stops.
Yeah, I had a lot of stops.
And on the way down, we hardly had any, you know.
We had none. Well, the water,
the
river, yeah, with a little stream there. But it was still good that we did it. Shows that we have to do a lot more hiking and a lot more for our fitness. But we still enjoyed it. So this is I don't know, this is a farm, horse riding farm, touristy place. You can park your car here as well. We left ours on the big free campground down by the Lago Villarino. And you can go through here.
Madame.
Thank you. Very good. This is the famous green gate you have to get through. Helen is the perfect door opener and closer.
There you go.
Woohoo! There we go.
Done.
This is a real cool motorhome. This is a horse trailer that was turned into a motorhome. So much for the dust. You can clearly see I've been sweating, but also what a dust line.
After our hike, we get ready to drive. It's a long way south to Esquel, where we want to go to a mechanic to check out Winnietwo's problems.
We are at Taller Pibe with Facundo. He's highly recommended on iOverlander. And we've spent a few days now in Esquel to work out why we're smoking so much. And one of the reasons we were at Cerro yesterday, he's the diesel injector specialist here in town. These two cables, two of them were attached because Gustavo attached those, but one was still not attached. And then Sergio found out that our EGR is completely clogged up with carbon. And we also have an oil leak, and we realized we're losing a lot of power steering fluid. So we took the EGR out, but Christian says this is normal, this is not too much. So Christian thinks he found the mistake or the problem. And he's a really good, he knows Fiat Ducatos. This part here is the turbo for the air, and whatever is soot in there is pretty normal, he said. He's also said the EGR is totally normal. Yeah. It's behind it where the wastegate is. There is a pressure pump. Yeah. And that is loose. The pressure pump is important for how much gas goes through the exhaust. So we're trying to see if we can pull it from the back without removing the whole engine here. So this guy is the culprit here. A little thing that needs to be soldered here, but I don't know. Now I get it. So this part was detached. That's why the bomber, the pressure pump, the air pressure pump, could not work. It couldn't open the wastegate. And because it couldn't open the wastegate, it was passing the diesel, instead of putting it through the engine, it was passing it straight to the exhaust. It didn't close the wastegate, so diesel couldn't get into the engine. It was bypassing it basically straight into the exhaust. How can a little part like this be so flimsy with such an importance? Unbelievable. So we're sitting inside. They have to take the whole exhaust part out. They can't solder it in place because the diesel tank is right next to it, and if you solder down there we go boom, something we really don't want. So it's going to be a few hours to take the parts out. Hopefully that works. They are not quite sure if they can get it all out without removing the head and the motor and everything that's attached to it. But why is it such a little piece that
because that's
works
the way it is.
1,000,000 times a day?
Yeah, but it lasted 26 years.
Yeah. Helen's smiling face is actually not appropriate for the moment that we have.
No, but he's just told us that the one of the problems is easy to fix. And I said, easy?
Yeah.
No.
It was an
It's the first time.
O-ring for the
Power steering.
power steering fluid. That's
Yeah,
why we're leaking power steering fluid.
And that's...
They can repair that. Thank God for that.
And he's
Faulkner
just cleaned our EGR.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks like brand new. But
Yeah.
he said there was a lot of soot and stuff
Soot.
like soot in there.
Yeah, it's
needed
carbon.
to be.
It's
Yeah.
carbon.
So there was a lot of build up. So cross fingers, everything is going to work out one way or another. But we're getting to the nitty gritty of the problem here, hopefully. We got it out. Here we go. ¿Y dónde está?
La chapita va acá.
Ya, este acá, ¿no?
Claro.
Drilling a hole in there now. So Christian just put a screw in here now with a nut, and we attach this again. The seal on the rocker box. It's only 2 weeks ago that Gustavo fixed everything, cleaned everything, and put some stuff in there. Everything else is dry. It's just this bloody corner there. Helen went around the corner to grab us some Chinese. We have chop suey with chicken for 20,000, which is roughly $12 or something. It's not bad. Yeah, it's roughly 12. 15,000 is $10. Yeah, roughly 12. Yeah. So. What time is it? It's after 8 o'clock. Everybody went home. We could plug in. Yeah, we're looking good, I think. Everything is being put together at the latest by tomorrow morning.
Well,
We're talking probably. We started at 2, so they worked for 6 hours.
yeah.
6 hours already on it. And yeah, if we can get it all fixed, I hope. We'll be out of here, hopefully stress-free and smoke-free. That's the most important thing. But now we have to eat bon provecho and we can relax for the day.
Very nice.
So it's the end of the day. We can stop here. We've got electricity to plug in. And it's not pretty much visible, but the sun is bright red. There's a fire about 60 kilometers away from here and we get the smoke. So this is what we're facing, the smoke all night. There are good moments when you're parked in a garage in a place like Esquel. We have this fabulous bakery here, and the facturas, I would say they're the best in Argentina, or don't you think? They are so creamy and delicious. It's amazing. And now my favorite cappuccino from my favorite woman's coming around the corner too. Life is good.
And tonight we're going to our favourite Chinese again. Well, I hope.
You have to find the good things in life,
Oh,
even in dire situations. So Christian is finished. So far so good. Now we're going to start the motor. And at the moment we don't feel any difference, but we only have driven for 5 minutes. So it is almost 9 o'clock. We had a lovely shower at the Axion gas station for 3,000 pesos, which is like $2.
we were riffy. It's
We were
been
so riffy.
a really long day.
Hot.
It's taken 12 hours,
Yeah.
I think.
Hot and dirty, oily, all sorts of things. And now we're just diving into the yummy Chinese. Today we have spring rolls and again the chop suey because it was so good.
Well, it's a sushi place, actually.
Yeah, this is the only Chinese dish, but it's so good. It's yummy, isn't it? And we just need to relax now. This was quite an ordeal. So, verdict about our repairs: we paid 480,000 pesos, which is around $330.
$30.
It was about 10 work hours, I would say, they charged us. at 48,000, which is like $33 an hour, which is fair, really fair price.
But the rocker box is still leaking.
Yeah.
This is the 4th time
Yeah.
we're getting it repaired
Yeah.
in 2 months.
Yeah. It is just what it is.
And now he's saying he can find one.
He's going to order a new seal in the hope it's a little thicker, because the one that we bought from Germany that was brand new and we put in 2 months ago, apparently it's too thin. Well, they all come from China, so we don't know. We tried out, and we also ordered the part that we fixed the tire fissure, the plastic part that had to be glued. They can find it here on Mercado Libre.
Is that leaking again? Is that leaking again?
He said so, but there was oil on it, but I think it was coming from the top from the rocker box, but never mind. We can find it here for 40,000, which is like $25 or maybe $30. And if we can find it here, we're just going to replace it, because God knows how long this repair will last anyway. Anyhow,
we have to come back in a week.
We're still smoking, but the engine works a lot better. It seems to be back in the power that it had before.
We've got the power that we had before.
It's not surging anymore.
No.
It feels like the old thing, but we're still smoking because there's still a lot of stuff in the exhaust.
And
we're
it's got to
hoping
come through the system. It's got to come out.
And we're hoping that with time we're going to burn it out and see how it works. Now it's time to eat. I'm hungry, and so is Helen. She's already halfway through her meal. Buon provecho. Let's have a relaxing night and enjoy peace and quiet, hopefully.
We're parked right next to the train line again, and for the first time we can actually hear and see the train. La Trochita, also known as the Old Patagonian Express, is a historic narrow-gauge steam train operating from Esquel into the Andes. This 1920s-era train, featuring original wooden carriages with wood-burning stoves, offers a scenic 3-hour round trip to the Nahuel Pan indigenous community. It operates year-round as a tourist attraction. Together with the Trans-Siberian and the Orient Express, the Old Patagonian Express is one of the most famous historic trains in the world.
We decided to leave Esquel. We had a part ordered with Facundo. It was supposed to come here next Thursday. Today is Saturday. But we got totally smoked in by the wildfire that's just outside of Esquel. It's in the Los Alerces National Park. So we took a look at the information that we could find online regarding the 2 fires. One is in Epoyen, and we were lucky to pass Epoyen, 3-4 days ago, because now the fire is across the Highway 40. People are getting evacuated, obviously. The fire seems to be rolling through the town. It's already on the other side of the highway. And because we're a little afraid that the fire down here in the Los Alerces National Park is maybe causing a similar problem for Esquel, we decided to go south. We don't want to get stuck here in any of the fires or in the smoke of the fires. It's another bad fire season here. Last year it was already really bad, according to other people that we spoke to. At least we got some really nice drinking water this morning. There was a natural spring on the way to La Jolla. We found that on iOverlander, and it's really good water that we, glacier water that we could fill up all our containers and everything. So today is the 11th of February and we have good news. Yesterday the cruises down to the Antarctic were reduced. The price was reduced by a quarter, 25%, which saves us $11,000. So it was well worth waiting, and we sent them an email saying we would like to book a cabin and we would like to pay with direct money transfer. We got an email response this morning on the Sunday that a cabin is reserved for us and that Gabi's going to get back to us tomorrow with all the details. Maybe cross fingers we get another 10% on that reduced price, because we are repeating customers, and normally there was a policy that if you do a second tour with them you get another 10% discount. We are hoping. So that's the good news for today. We're happy, and we are that lately. We don't want to drive extra thousands of kilometers, plus just storing the motorhome for a 3-week Antarctic trip in Ushuaia is not that easy anymore. So we decided we're going back to Buenos Aires. We have a great place to park our motorhome there with Julian and Sofia, and we can fly for not too much money down to Ushuaia. The plan is to rent a little apartment there a week ahead of the cruise, just to take it nice and easy, enjoy Ushuaia. After all the bad luck that we had lately with Vinny too, although he's driving okay, we're still smoking a little bit, and
we only have
and there's still a leak in the rocker box cover thingy seal. It's not as bad as it was before. I think we have to live with it for the rest of our lives, because that bloody seal cost us at least $200, and it's still not fixed.
in work.
In labour work, not the seal. The seal costs only €4. Anyhow, after all the bad luck, we have a smile on our faces, and we're looking forward to our next Antarctic cruise, because it's going to be my 60th birthday on the trip, and last time we went it was my 50th birthday on the trip, and although it's my birthday, Helen is celebrating it as much as I do, because we're going to the Faulkner Islands too, which Helen can't wait. Her aim is not so much Port Stanley and all the sightseeing there. Her aim is the supermarket in Port Stanley, because she wants to buy all her British goodies for a British price, with her British credit card and the salmon and God knows what. She's really looking forward to that. So now we're driving 475 kilometers all the way to Gaiman. Not all today, I guess, but as much as we can. And then, we see how it goes from there. It's a cloudy day. It's supposed to rain later, and maybe even snow in the mountains. But for us, it's good. It's not so hot. We don't mind that.
I feel good.
And I know that I would.
I feel good.
Helen's happy to drive, and it looks like our engine is not smoking nowhere near as much as it used to, even if when we rev the engine. So maybe the wastegate is doing its job, and we just need to get on a better road now. Dangerous, there's even parts lying on the road. We're all weaving in and out of potholes here, but they're too big to avoid them completely.
Yeah. He's going on the
He's going on the outside, which probably Helen should have done too.
Yeah, but
even the truck in the distance is weaving in and out, and he's a double remolque, a double one. It's partially in really bad condition, the 25, but a lot of the parts are really, really good. It's a long, what is it, 1,000 kilometers across or something?
No, it's 500.
No, it must be more.
600.
Yeah, 600 across, and it's maybe all in all 50 or 60 kilometers, so 10% that is really in this kind of condition here.
Once again, we drive along Ruta 25 and the landscape is amazing.
caught up with us. So we've done already almost 300 kilometers. We just went out to go to the toilet and get us a snack. Look where Helen has a little thing. Still have 100 kilometers to go to Gaiman, and we still didn't manage to get past the storm. It's faster than us. It looks rather ominous here in the skies. Here we are, we made it to Gaiman in one day. 470 kilometers since Taka. And it's, what is it? 25 past 8. Last time we spent 2 weeks here. But here's the fabulous driver who did the big driving all day, of course.
Yeah.
We're happy we're here, we're hungry. Helen decided to go for spaghetti instead of penne with the pasta gorgonzola. It took her about 5 minutes to make that decision.
It's such a decision because we were talking about cruise food.
Now we're going to the square where we parked up last time. Helen is bringing the good news to her family. But I also finished our pasta gorgonzola, and although Helen said it should be spaghettis, there wasn't enough in the pack, so we have penne after all.
Yeah.
Yum, 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 but it's already 9 o'clock. It's a late meal for us. Buon provecho.
Gaiman is really busy in the summer. While we're here, the Cherry Festival is on with live music, fun rides and lots of food stalls around the main square in town. We're parked in the shade by the river and a big swimming event is on today.
Perfecto, todos agarraditos, por favor, fuerte aplauso para el segundo viaje. El cierre de los nadadores.
This is a parking spot in Gaiman for the past 9 days. We were lucky to have power. This is the only power socket that worked in Gaiman. The ones by the square, they shut them off. But this morning we discovered this one is either shut off as well or we have a power cut. We're not sure yet. It's bloody hot here. We had several days of more than 40 degrees Celsius. This is a very noisy stretch in Gaiman though. Every night people are partying here, and we had a festival last weekend and people partied until 6 o'clock in the morning. We left Gaiman yesterday and we are in Las Grutas. And totally unexpected to us, there's a heavy storm right on top of us.
Patagonia is experiencing a heat wave right now with really high temperatures, and we're actually happy about the rainy days in Las Grutas. Although it's cooled down a lot, the high wind speeds are a problem. Some of the storms are right over Las Grutas. Others are bypassing the town, not far from us, and going over the ocean. Almost every night a thunderstorm approaches with huge lightning strikes. Fascinating to watch.
We moved to the campground Camping Azul this afternoon or at lunchtime, and right now a big storm is rolling over us with hail and everything. This guy's moving his truck. What a fährt da voll gegen den Baum. Why did he do that? People are coming out with umbrellas and everything. He drove right into the tree. The beauty after the storm always is that it's much cooler the next day. We have a pleasant 26 degrees today, and I just baked our favorite lemon yogurt cake for coffee and cake.
Spongy English cake. Las Grutas is one of the main summer season destinations for the Argentines. The beaches are packed, hotels and restaurants are full. Thousands of dollars are made here during the 2 months in summer. We've been here before in April and the town was absolutely dead and quiet.
Our tradition in Las Grutas is those yummy waffles. Muy muy rico, gracias. This one is Oniaro and this is Ahumado. We're getting some dessert as well. Kit Kat soft ice cream for 4,500. We very rarely have ice cream in Argentina because it has gotten so expensive. But I think Helen loves it. Good?
Awful.
HSV forever and ever. HSV all the way, all the way. HSV we stand together. HSV all the way, all the way. HSV gegen Bayern 3-0. Fragt sich nur für wen.
HSV is leading 1-0. It was a penalty and they scored. Yes. Vuskovic, I said so. 2-2.
Ja.
We made it 2-2. Yes. So we got a point against Bayern Munich at home. Fabulous. Vuskovic, 2-2. Oh God, my heart is racing again, but it's the hat. Last time I wore the hat, we won 6-1 and got up into the first Bundesliga. Now it's 2-2. Campground days are always busy days. While I'm working on the videos, Helen is sewing one of our bed sheets. It has a big rip. We don't know how that happened. Maybe in one of the washing machines or something.
It's just getting a bit old, isn't it?
She also did the laundry, which is hanging outside to dry. Later on she'll do the washing up. I never do anything.
After 2 relaxing weeks in Las Grutas, it's time to drive up to Buenos Aires to store our motorhome and get on the flight to Ushuaia.
We're driving the bypass of Bahia Blanca, the west northern bypass. It's the first time we're actually doing this, and we have 8 kilometers to go on a really bad road. The alternative is to take the other bypass, but we know that one and that's really bad too. Plus you have to go over a train line, and when the trains are coming you're waiting there for half an hour. So we are trying this one now, but it's slow going. No road constructions have been done in years here. Everybody is just trying to find their way around the big friggin' potholes. There's actually a brand new road that's half finished, but they never finished it in years, so...
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Camino Park Sesquicentenario.
Somebody put some rocks in here, or you might be better off to the right.
We're all going here.
Something is really bad here. Yeah, slow. Yeah, oh God. Yeah, this is a brand new road that's never been finished.
So I have to pick a side. flight from Buenos Aires to Ushuaia is just over 3 hours, and we enjoy a wonderful relaxing week in a fairly new and comfortable apartment before boarding the Hondius to go on to another long cruise to the Falklands, South Georgia and the Antarctic Peninsula.